It's Rasta Saiyan Collection. So it's been a long time, YouTube. It's been a long time, but I'm back. I'm going to really start trying to get some YouTube content out. I've really pushed focus on my TikTok, but I want to get back to YouTube. I've gotten some feedback that people really enjoyed my YouTube videos. I enjoy making YouTube videos because I do get to really explain and go in a lot of detail with my YouTube videos, because I can make them a lot longer than TikTok. TikTok, you got to be very quick. People like quick satisfaction on TikTok, so a lot of times I got to cut things quick. And I love talking about the details of something new. So a quick update for those that have maybe are new to my channel, or those that have followed me previously. So I sold off all of my Dragon Ball PVC collection. So I'm sorry, there really won't be much more PVC Dragon Ball reviews on here. It's going to be resins. I've gotten more into resins, and that's just the change I've made in my collection and stuff like that. If you would like further details, let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to make a video and explaining that. I've kind of done some little bits and pieces on my TikTok, but I'd be happy to go into full conversation about it. So what we're gonna do today to get it started off, if you know me, I'm a Buu fan. And so ever since I first started collecting, one of my things and goals I wanted to do was create this amazing Buu collection. So to get that started with, I got my first Buu resin. So this is the resin, so it's from DMS Studios, or DIM Model Studios, and they use the DMS line. So this was their first release as far as the Buu. They are releasing every single form of Buu, and that is really what sold me, was they're doing every line of Buu. So they started with Kid Buu, next release is Majin Buu, Evil Buu, Super Buu, and then they're gonna do some of the fusions that he did later on. So let's get this unboxed and we'll talk about it a little bit, all right? All right, we get this thing unboxed. So very simple. This is a very simplistic resin. You know, it's smaller. I think it's like 8th scale. If you know, so it's a bit smaller resin, but it's a great quality. So I know a lot of people, and I saw a lot of collectors get this because the Ichiban Kuji mass release Kid Buu was very expensive after it came out, and I did used to own it. But like I said, I sold off my PVC collection, so I've switched to this. Was very happy. This is a great quality. It's amazing. As you can see, Kid Buu is just, Kid Buu was a menace. One of my favorite forms of Kid Buu, or of Buu in general. Just great quality. This was probably on the cheaper end for resins. Like I said, it is a smaller. It came with this amazing art certification of authenticity. So DIM Model Studios on there. This is number 592. So was lucky to get that. And sorry, that went off screen. But number 592. And if you are not know much about resins, and most resins, when there's license and things like that, they give a number of how many they produce. So a lot of time resins are limited. You know, if you're a PVC collector, a lot of times we don't know how many they really produced, because you get the Japan release most times, and then you get the US release or overseas release if you're in other countries. And there's really no, how limited was it? But with resins, a lot of times they keep it to this is the max we're gonna make, either based off of pre-orders or just in general, that's what they're gonna do and keep it to a limited fashion. Sometimes there's recast where another studio takes what they made and makes their own version at a cheaper quality, usually not as great. Sometimes I've seen some here and there. I've not bought one personally, but I've seen those around. But I was very happy with this. It's a great 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely love it. To have my first Buu resin was just so exciting for me, and was so happy to have it. I think it's a great piece. So I believe there's still some available. I did order this from KyoNation.com. An absolutely amazing resin site, fully trusted. Amazing guy, Victor. He runs the company, and he is absolutely amazing. Greatest customer service I've had dealing with resins, and just an overall experience. Very fast shipping. I think when I ordered this, pre-ordered it, paid it off. Once it was ready, he shipped to me. It got to me in like less than a week, maybe 5 days. So pretty fast shipping for it. It's a smaller piece, so he was able to ship it a little bit differently at a great cost. And so the great thing about it, and if you're looking to get into resins, something to think about as you get into them and you're starting to look at different stuff. Shipping is always a long time, just depending, you pre-order it, once it gets done, depending on how the studio does or the company you purchase through, it can take a while to get to you. When it's finally done and they ship it in overseas, depending on where you're located. I'm in the US, so sometimes it takes a bit, depending if they ship it by plane or boat and what company they go with, just depending on the options. I love KyoNation right now as one of my favorite sites, and that's my main site I've ordered from, because he puts all of the one and all price. So when I go to his site, I don't have to worry about, once I'm done with my pre-order and it's ready, I get a surprise shipping cost, because depending on the size, you don't know what that's going to be. My first or second resin I ever purchased, that's what happened to me. I was not sure what the shipping cost was going to be. Didn't find out until the end and got my final invoice in. It was a little bit higher than I was expecting, but still, all in all, that's what I love about KyoNation, is he does taxes, everything, PayPal fees, and shipping is all included within your price and your pre-order initial price, so you know it all up front. So this is not sponsored. I have any relationship with KyoNation, but I just want to put out there because part of my channel is to offer advice to other collectors out there, so you know where to go, and that right now is really where I am. I'm a huge advocate for. So again, I'm very happy to get this out on YouTube. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Please show that support. Hit the like button. Put some notes in the comments. And again, if you want to know really of my change in collection, or just a full-on story about me collecting and things like that, let me know in the comments. Would be happy to make that video. But again, I appreciate the support for those that have stuck when I've been in this limbo of not really posting. And then for those the new subscribers, please let other people know. I will be back on YouTube as much as possibly can. So as always, it's the Rasta Saiyan collection. I appreciate the support. Stay blessed.